Okay, I'm going to take you back to 2013. The owner was not searching for a house that day. She drove down Kingswood Drive and was surrounded by this canopy of trees and was in awe of the maturity. They were looking to move to Fredericton. And she tells the story beautifully. This feeling came over her where all of a sudden the streets felt like they were rolling. They weren't those cookie cutter postage stamp lots. The maturity, the envelopment of trees, that feeling that only an established neighborhood can provide. A neighborhood that feels less developed and more discovered. And then she pulled up to 140 Coburn and there was a for sale sign and she couldn't believe that this existed, let alone that it was for sale. Spoiler alert, they bought it. And to this day, that feeling of character and proximity, having minute access to both downtown and uptown, where somehow when you get home, you're tucked away in this cul-de-sac that feels like you're completely removed from both. And that's what they would say they're going to miss the most about this home. Okay, personal story. So while we were here prepping for the marketing, a client of mine came over and they live next door. They have an 8-year-old and an 11-year-old, and they have absolutely loved the location. And I promised to show you the house too. And what he told me was how much they've loved living here. You're not just in Garden Creek school zone. You're not just right on the trails. You're on a cul-de-sac with very little traffic. There's a city-owned playground right at the end of the cul-de-sac, so you have access to that without having to maintain it. You are totally protected here with a family-owned property above us where they have horse stables. And if you listen really closely, you can hear them neighing and you can watch them go out for their daily run. To be in the city and to have a view of the city perched here and have all of those amenities at your fingertips, but to feel like you're living in the country. And one step into that backyard and you're going to see why. When you exit the kitchen through the wall-to-wall bank of windows, you're going to be met with a bank, and it is moss-filled and lush and green, and it is incredible. Now, it doesn't take away at all from the usable space. So it is a fully fenced backyard. You have green spaces on either side, but the professionally done landscaping, the stonework, the 2-tiered patio, the pergola, the hot tub, it has its own storage space with a soundproofed section for the generator. It is incredibly private, and you will not hear the sound of the city back there. The first thing you're going to hear are the birds and the wildlife, and then the next thing you're going to see is a set of stairs, and that might be one of the biggest surprises of all. It feels like I'm telling a story of Hansel and Gretel, like following the crumbs up the stairs, but I'm telling you I did it. And when you get up there, you are going to be met with a panoramic view of the city, and you're going to want to just stop and take a breath, because you own that. And to have this quiet retreat in your backyard is something I've never seen before. It has a great little area there for you to gather your thoughts, have a glass of wine after dinner. They have their own practice driving range up there. It's just this little escape. But that's where you're gonna hear and see the horses running around and neighing in your backyard. And pinch yourself that you are as central as you are while owning that lifestyle. But let's go inside. Now, you will notice that through every single window, all you see is lush greenery. And that is one of my favorite features of a home, is when the experience is indoor, outdoor. I think that's one of the things that's hardest to replicate in a home. The kitchen features premium leathered granite countertops, marble backsplash, granite sink, all the fixtures and lighting and custom trim work, it's all been done. The bathrooms have been renovated too. The primary bathroom was completely rebuilt from the studs with heated tile flooring, cabinetry, fixtures, lighting, I mean everything. The crown molding carries throughout the home, and nearly every window has also been replaced. Even the major investments have been addressed, including newer roof shingles with a 50-year warranty. With 3 bedrooms up and a flex space bedroom downstairs, it has barn doors. It's been used as a home office, but it would make an awesome 4th bedroom or guest room. 2.5 bathrooms, an oversized 2-car garage with its own storage room, and a location that perfectly balances just convenience and tranquility with access to the trails, and you can be downtown on your bicycle in 15 minutes. You can renovate a kitchen. You can update a home, but what you can't replicate is the location where this home sits. And that is exactly what made the owner stop the car, call her realtor, and buy this home so many years ago. You may not have seen another one just like it.